hold on. So Vince,
Y'all talking about the
let me
race
ask
issue,
you.
Nikki. Go ahead.
Hold on,
I'm
Vince.
fucking hollering.
Vince. So again, Vince, what you said is definitely your preference. I've been saying this all morning and all day yesterday. The problem is that when it becomes a public opinion, you have to realize that you offend so many people, and just like you had a preference or the choice to say how you felt, now you have to listen to or deal with the rebuttals that come with it. For me, that's the only thing that you did wrong. Because again, like you said, we have these conversations among ourselves. But at the same time, would you want somebody calling you look at this faggot, get this faggot away from me? You know, that would be offensive to you. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's the only thing.
And we also have the conversation.
You can hold on, wait. You can unmute and talk.
I don't really know what to say no more. It's just like, everyone got their own opinions, and that's just fine. That's fine. Everyone has their own opinions about what was said.
But do you honestly understand, or even? And let me say this to you. I appreciate you for taking the post down, because I went to look for the post yesterday, and it is gone. Or you made it private or whatever. Kudos to you, baby. Because bitch, I knew that was a lie. However, Maharia, can you please? She just hard. Oh, that was Callie. I'm sorry, my bad. It just offended a lot of people, and then of course when people get offended, they're entitled to say how they want to say and speak how they want to speak, or feel how they want to feel. Just like you said, I still stand by what I said. You don't want to hang around like a girl. Hey, baby, listen, making it a public opinion was just something that comes back with backlash.
Yeah, it's just like in comedy. You can make jokes of whatever you want to make jokes about, but when there's backlash, you just have to face that.
No shade, Auntie Nikki. If you want me to whoop his ass, just tell me.
No, so what?
Oh wow, DJ.
I mean,
I'm about to book that drag queen box one.
I've said it so many times. There are some people that I don't want to hang with. That is my preference. There are some people that you're not going to see me run the street with. You may see me at a bar with them. You may see me in a gay club, but in my day-to-day life, I don't want you around me. That's my preference. But what I will not do is make because I don't want to offend nobody.
So sometimes with one people, but I think yesterday you kind of explained your mechanism on why you kind of felt that way, because for you, yours is rooted in safety. But I hope one day you will get to a place where you don't have to feel like it's rooted in safety, and you can do what you need to do. And I can say I've done that. Let me say this. The realest bitch to ever say something. But for me, doing this
let me also say this though, Lala. There are some let me say, but and here's the thing, right? I have some very effeminate friends. I have some very like not as passable friends. But guess what I do? When I've gotten to that point, I can go anywhere with them. Like, there's not a problem, there's not an issue. I'm not gonna shun you because you're not as kind or as passable. We're just not going to certain places together.
Right.
Okay, I get. I get that. That's why I feel like
we're just not doing that.
I feel like the context of it, and I do get that.
Two things, as me being passable, let me say there are still some insecurities that I have. Bitch, I don't want a lot of attention, because guess what?
I hate attention myself.
You like it when my current friends, my Kioki is one. When she's around me, bitch, she put on her head, and it ain't so much a thing. It's a safety mechanism for her, because I gotta be able to blend in. I know these West Indians don't like gays, so why do I want to put myself in jeopardy or draw attention to myself by being my flamboyant self when I can just be regular and just You see it. It just
I get it.
It's the public opinion thing, like, you know. For me, I
feel like at some point we have to still evolve from that. Only because at some point, because those folks need socialization and relationships too. It's when people shun those people and like put them in the corner and put them back on. I be at balls sometimes, and sometimes I gotta treat people who are not as passable. It's actually like disgusting. Like, who are y'all?
But is it,
because hold on, sister, there's a lot of also things that play into it. Like, everyone's not going to be passive.
Hold on, let her finish.
You know, everyone is not going to be like this passable being. Your genetics just ain't gonna work that way, and you have to be okay with that. It's just like some people who, you know, women who have the surgery. It's like, I have my surgery now, I'm above it. Girl, you not. Because you still gonna have to go to a man and tell him the tea, because some men know what real pussy is. And I'm being for real. One of my girlfriends just recently went through that, where in the middle of it, he stopped and said, bitch, I should fuck you up. Bitch, that ain't, girl, that's one of them other things. I know pussy. You know what I mean? There's some men, you ain't gonna be able to fool them all.
Oh, that's
for the men who, that's for the men who don't get a lot of pussy, who just thirsty, who will fuck anything. But there's some men who are connoisseurs of pussy and who gonna know, no matter what surgeon you got.
But what I was going to say,
so it's about being comfortable about who you are. Go ahead, my.
You were saying that that how they treat people that's quote unquote non-passable at balls is disgusting. But I said, but if them hoes know how to vote, that's something else. Now you getting all type of clap,
or if they don't want sponsoring or have the party favors or let you stay at their house and those type of things.
I'm just saying we all need love. Hold on, Nikki. Look, now she not. That's that girl that had the parties at her house. Now she a little bit real. Oh. I still look a little bit.
No, she still ain't real, and I still don't have to hang with her.
Oh wow!
No, I get that. Yeah, wow. I do get it. It just me. You
gotta listen. If I don't want to hang with somebody, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Is not gonna make me change how I feel. That is my choice.
Right.
If I want, and if I want to hang with you, I don't give a fuck what you look like either.
Right.
I'm a woman.
Yeah. I think with you, Nikki,
because
I think Nikki's very, very different, because you have explained, and I get what you're saying, Nikki. You have some of these young people that come into the scene, and especially book queens, and honey, y'all barely real like that. So you use the femme queen as your leverage because you think you're gonna be around them to go in the straight club, get you some trade, to get the sauce. But then someone that's just not as real, who is part of your acronym, that's still your sister, that's still your house mother, you read on the side. If it's such a problem for you, why don't you try to step in and help that person instead of reading them? Because those people need love too. And most of the ones you talk about, bricks and rocks. Bricks and rocks are some of the smartest folks, and they have changed the policy of this. They've changed the policies of this country because our passable ones ain't showing up. And I've invited so many of y'all, and y'all never show up.
I agree. Can I please ask a question? I don't know if y'all asked this yesterday, but what happened to if it applies, let it fly? What happened to that? I understand everybody's point. I understand what everybody is saying. I get it 100%. But I don't understand, because honestly, truly, when it boils down, it was just a Facebook post. Like, respectfully, and I do think that he made a great Vincent. I did think that, like I told Nikki, you was tearing the girls up by pulling these same posts that all these people were commenting, butch queens, femme queens, trans women, whoever were commenting. You was able to go and pull a post that was in the same type of similar regard and post it. And those posts weren't. Yeah, accountability has to be taken. He took accountability, I think, enough. Shay. But I just think, I don't understand what happened to if it applies, let it fly. What happened to that? What about this post, Nikki? Was it literally because it was him, or was it the post in general?
Because like Nikki said, it was all in public.
I think it was, I think the post, I think it's a post in general.
Yeah, it's a post in general because it was all in public.
From time to time,
still had the same
like
effect.
Like you said, Thorny, if the shoe fits, Cinderella's gonna find it. But go ahead.
I got a question. So if the trade, a nigga that just want like just a girl, just want a girl, he can just trade it. Is it just because he a bush queen? Or if it's a trade who said it, would it still be the same? Like a nigga?
Or then again, I have.
They would have been writing that man inbox. They would have been writing that man inbox. I'm not clocking. I'm not clocking.
Stuff like.
I can't. I'm getting something to eat. I'm in a restaurant. I cannot be loud. Vince, what were you about to say?
I'm just saying why. I'm just confused on why is everyone misconstruing or the context of me saying I don't want to be with them on the straight scene as me having to be involved with trade or fucking trade or all of that. Like that's probably confused.
So that's not what she said, Vince. What she said was they're trying to give you too much and storm your LSS and get you chopped at the next ball. But if it was Trey that made a post that went viral on Twitter or something, would the girls be in an uproar? But I said no because they're most likely going to be in that person's DM and saying, "I'm not clocky. Look. See, I'm pretty. Like I'm real. Now you, I would never tell. You know what I'm saying? So it would definitely be different." Yeah, and I did want to say, in response to Callie, I really think that bitches was just bored that day, and especially once the New York girls get started, there's a billion of them, boys, girls, femme queens, whoever, and then they just start, everybody else from every other state just start jumping in. So it does come from now.
Yeah, and someone said I left for the blank statement. Yeah, because I feel like I didn't have to explain myself to the internet and a bunch of people that I don't know.
You don't have to at all.
Well, no shade. If my auntie said me I gotta hit you in the head with a hammer, you better watch out for that hammer.
You don't. You don't have to explain to them. You don't owe anybody any explanation. You didn't have to come up here on Bigo. You don't got to go on any app and explain yourself.
Hey,
you say what you said. You stand on it.
Hey.
It is what it is.
And I think that
don't we have to get past the place where
came
like
in,
we can't
everybody
explain
just
what
was
our
talking
opinions
about,
come from?
I think everybody was just what's it called? Breaking it down again and unpacking it again. So it's
sometimes
just different.
We gotta start breaking stuff down and move on. And we ain't going to get nowhere. We're going to be right back where we was yesterday. They're going to keep on wondering why this and wondering why that. Sometimes you just got to shut the fuck up and move on.
Always be like that. Okay. But I was the person that made the host asked you yesterday, was you a femme top? Because I definitely did want to know. But you said no that you
want to be
Hold on. He's talking, sweetheart. Let me hear what he say. Hold on, Callie. We can't hear you. What happened?
But why would y'all? Okay, so why would y'all question me being a femme top? Like,
no, because it's just a little thing. They know that that's what I.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind her. She loves femme top. She wants to be a
you feel me?
Hold on, y'all. Let me say this. So you asked a question, Dasani. What about this post made it go viral? I'm not sure. Again, you said if it don't apply, let it fly. So here's my thing, right? I don't know if y'all missed me saying this yesterday. The reason why I even engaged into the conversation is because some of those clocky girls that he was talking about are the reasons why I can get my name changed, are the reasons why all my documents say what they say, are the reason why when I go out I'm respected as a female, right? So yes. I can't, if I choose to stand in solidarity with them, that is my right. Amen. I have every right to.
Right. Absolutely.
So I think that's why if it don't apply, let it fly. Kind of like I'm off the shelf. They fought for me. Why can't I fight for them?
Well, I apologize. I apologize. I didn't look at it in that.
Nikki, somebody was calling you. You gotta check your phone.
You said what?
Okay. Oh, Vince, watch your phone. Yeah, I was asking, was you a film cop? So just hit me up on the back end or whatever. Oh.
I hit me up on the back end or whatever.
You don't want a big bag move. You don't.
I'm real.
It's a lot.
I'm real. He ain't gonna have no problem walking with me, boo. Okay.
He definitely gonna have a problem walking with you. Well, I mean,
if them pants come down to your knees, he is.
Oh,
bitch.
My God. This thing slide down to your knees.
Bitch, that whole pants, bitch, that whole had on some pants that night we walked. I said, girl, them her hips on her motherfucking thighs, girl.
No shade.
Wait, hold on. I learned a value that night. Like, the bitch, yeah, the outfit was cute, but bitch, if it's too thin, like a little mesh, don't put them in no pads, bitch. Do not put that shit on that
way. You're not the only one, because Naja passed me doing that too.
A woman, honey.
Wait, I have a question though.
Hold on, Vince, did you have you talked to your Uncle Cash?
No, I didn't talk to him. I just been talking to Angel and Tiffany. I ain't been talking.
I talked to him yesterday while you were on the panel.
Child, what he say? What you got to say? What he say?
Nothing. He didn't say nothing. Yeah.
Everybody called her. That's how everybody. That's how she found out. Everybody called her, and I had to hear it from her. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna call Angel.
Here's the thing: if you understood why everybody felt some type of way, I think that was even better.
I feel like I got a better understanding.
Okay.
I feel like, again, I like the same shit yesterday. I feel like I got a better understanding of why people are mad. But again, I still just feel like, they shooting the messenger, because it's like.
Wait, I do feel like that.
Yeah,
if you were more masculine, a lot of people wouldn't have been a big thing. But because going through your pictures, they see that you are semi-feminine, you wear makeup. They're like, well, girl, how the fuck one clocky person gonna talk about another clocky person? Because for some people, that is a clock.
He said that to who, Maya?
I think in some of his pictures, he is passable.
You said he said that to who, Maya?
To me, Andy. That's why I was asking him what made him respond to the Andy like that.
Yeah, I think he's passable.
So that goes back to what I was going to say. I can say that my generation, we don't have these type of conversations that need to be had.
Did y'all see his response to the Andy?
Maya read it yesterday.
No, I didn't read it yesterday.
Somebody read it. Somebody read it one day. Here's my thing. Listen,
I said what I said to her because I don't know you. You doing extra ass shit. So yeah, I called you a silicone face man. It is what it is. Like, bitch, you coming for me, and I don't know you. You coming hard too. Like,
how that started was from y'all girlfriend post. That started from y'all good girlfriend post. You know who? And then I seen her in the comments over there because she was lost, and she was like, "Who said what and what said who?" And then that's what he had showed her. I guess he must have sent her the picture thing, and she went off.
Yeah, well, she does that for everybody. I mean, but if she attacked him, then I mean, what else? What y'all expecting him to say? Exactly. Oh, I didn't understand.
Well, Vince, you'll be going live on this app, so if you do see her, call her in front of that little background board that she got. You can storm her LSS, and you really could give it to her.
If she attacked him, nobody tells him how to respond. He can say what he wants.
I don't know. I just have a question.
Why I was thinking about somebody's name. I didn't know who to say it was.
What you said, Mendoza?
I don't know. It's just for me. Sometimes I'm just like, why is it? yes, people can read, everyone can read, whatever. But I don't know, sometimes just listening to gay men and AKA butch queens, as we say, like, why is it seems like, and this happened yesterday, actually, right? I don't remember the gentleman's name, but it just seemed like though Yanni wasn't talking to him, it just seemed like he was sitting on ready to call her a strong face.
Hold on. What we're not going to do. Wait. I got this.
I'm making a point.
I have this. As trans women, we're not going to act like calling them faggots or whatever is not our first line of defense. We're not going to do that. We're not. We're not going to do that.
Not mine.
So basically,
so because most of them are, I'm sorry, Mahari, because most of them are, that's their first defense. I understand why when they go to calling us, well, I mean, when they go to calling the girls men or whatever, I understand, because that is always the first defense of a girl. You fucking faggot ass.
Okay.
And to be clear, let's not act like Yanni did not come up here on go anyway. So all he really did was match her energy, if you want to be technical.
Okay.
Because the Mendoza, they really was minding their business. You had like the boy,
hold on. I'm sorry, here for y'all shit. I'm sorry. Mendoza, can you please go ahead? I'm here for y'all shit. Want to hear what you have to say.
Oh yeah, no, it just seemed, I mean, that's really what I had to say, but and I'm glad you clarified it. I don't know. It maybe in other conversations that I see, it just seems like a lot of the time, gay men are just so ready to call a trans woman a man, like at any given moment, even if but I've witnessed even trans women not calling a gay man a fag or fag. I'm from Baltimore, so I know faggy, but like, not calling someone a faggy or something like that. And I've witnessed, it's just the go-to. It's a little remedial for me.
But then I
feel like it's
I
a bit remedial.
Can I respond to that also?
A man, I can say that too.
Because I think it gets to a point.
In my opinion, when people do that, you don't. It's like you don't have a lot of respect for a trans woman, because even when, no shade, I ain't trying to break it up. When I was arguing with you, Nick, I have never disrespected you, like call you out, like that part of it. Like, you got to have respect for a trans woman to not call her, what she was.
Yo,
you hang around and stuff like, no, that's true. I never just really say that unless I don't have respect for that.
What you will say to a person when you're calm is totally different. For most, that you would say when you're upset. Go ahead, Maya.
Didi just said, she said that she'll say that to somebody. So in so many words, but I just understood, I misread. Basically, she just said she wouldn't say that to Nikki because that's somebody she loved, or anybody else she would give that to. That's the same as one of the cisgender women hanging with us and then turning around and giving a grade of, that's da 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 da.
Y'all mute your phone real quick.
Wait, can y'all hear me?
It's an echo. I don't know if it's on the other side or what.
Oh, it's probably my earpiece. Y'all can hear me now?
Oh no, it was Callie Nasty ass bus driving ass.
No, it's not.
My earpiece be messing up. But no, just in that aspect, I wanted to respond to Mendoza. So I know it's like a touchy thing because it's more of, I mean, we get called by society every day. So it's kind of like I'm just speaking for me, and I'm not saying I get called that, but as a community in general, the Bush Queens, we get called it by the trade, the women, the children. So it's kind of normal. But when it's one of our sisters that's getting called out of their name, it hits different because we respect y'all as women, and then we see somebody else, or it comes from one of us. It's like, whoa, like how dare you? Knowing the process and the work. You know what I'm saying? I could put on some jeans, a hoodie, and a tee. This is just my view of it. Just some jeans and a t-shirt, walk out the door and get called a faggot. That don't bother me. But for my sister who sat up here and took her time and gracefully blossomed, for you to call her out of her name is so disrespectful to me. So when it comes to us against each other, it's more of a you hurt me. Let me finish. It's more of a you hurt me, I hurt you thing. And we don't look at the dynamic of it. You know what I'm saying?
And I think it's fault on both. I feel like it's fault on both parts, Maya, because again, like I said, most trans girls, that's the first thing they say. And here's my flip, because a lot of times I've heard you address butch queens that way. I've seen you do it, but you may not do it to me. However, because I know you can, I'm going to attack first. It's a kill or be killed.
Right.
That's really what it basically comes down to. Not making an excuse, because we do it on both sides of it.
And so, do you see what I said yesterday about my comment yesterday when I said, Nikki, nobody tear us down harder than our own community, and I stand on that.
Yeah.
We do it.
I know. I agree. But for me, I always say that in the trans community, it hurts more. Just like Maya say, coming from somebody that we have loved. Okay, y'all, listen. It is Mother's Day weekend right now, right? There are some guys who literally we found them on the sidewalk sleeping on somebody's sofa or whatever, and we have nourished them. And today in today's society, they are grown men, productive grown men that have done things for themselves, but only because there was some trans woman that took the time to nourish, to care for, to love, to push, to help out. It hurts coming from them. Versus at the same time, it hurts for you to call me a faggot, because I'm going to stand 10 toes down for you. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to go in somebody's shit if they get out of pocket about you. So you got to understand, it hurts on both sides.
I just want to touch on this a little bit, and I realized this because I've seen a lot of my friends and girlfriends. When they came to that Black Lives Matter march, there was 90. I can't say for sure, but I would have seen at least 80% LGBT out there marching for our brothers. But when they come to us, they don't march.
No.
So that's the thing. That's the thing. We have to stop expecting those that never going to show up.
Correct.
And appreciate.
But then we also got to stop showing up. But we also have to stop showing up for those that don't show up for us.
So that's what I also want to say. It's people that's out there that's going to fight the fight. If you want reciprocation, if someone having your back because you have their back, just don't show up. That's simple as that. Don't show up.
But see, but also that's
because what pisses me off, because it's people that's not out there that has this opinion. Y'all not out there. So it doesn't matter to me.
Listen. Let me say, I've been out there. So listen. I'm just we're not worried about who's out there or not. That's not the case, because bitch, many people been out there. That's just that. What I'm saying is, just in general, because a lot of people put the sexuality behind and put the race and the race first. Like, first of all, I don't even think about me being gay if a black man get killed. I think about I'm a black brother, and that could be me, because they don't see my sexuality walking in the street. They see a black man. So that's a lot of people's thoughts when it comes to stuff like that. That's why I brought the subject up. But it's not about who's out there, who's not.
But it's still ignorant. It's still ignorant, and it's harmful, because it's the people that don't do the work that has this opinion. Everyone, and some people are just not going to show up. I'm not going to be out there for tree rights, for pipeline rights. But a lot of the people sit here and show up for me. I don't have a vagina, but you saw me sit here almost be ready to get arrested for women's reproductive rights.
But that takes me back to what I said yesterday.
Okay, so don't take offense to it because you do the work. Don't say nobody else do the work when you know you do the work. You do your work.
No one on this panel does. No one on this panel shows up like I do. Let's make that very clear.
We can't.
That's fine. But that's your journey. That's what you. But hold on. Wait. No, that's what you decided to do.
You now. You made it about you.
That's what you decide to do. But see, so Nita, this is the problem with you. Hold on, this is the problem. You come off as defensive. You come off as attacking. You're very abrasive when you talk about things. So when people come back to you the same way that you come to them, you can't take it offensive, because that's how you bring it out.
It's not an attack. It's just the fact of the matter that it's just very tiring to sit here and make that ideology when understand
every time we come to these points, you come off as being very abrasive.
Well, and then
can
I speak, Nikki, because I made the analogy. Are you talking about me in general, or are you just speaking in general?
I'm just talking. No, I'm just speaking in general. In general, because I've always heard that, and that's what people use as an excuse to not show up. People don't care. And they use it as excuses to why they don't care. Just say,
no, I think you. No, listen,
you can't say that for everybody.
Right, you can't.
You cannot say that for everybody.
Listen, because you're out. But listen, this is no. But listen, and don't get defensive about it. You gotta.
No, I'm not.
Listen, I say this all the time.
Y'all have a great day. I'm going to work.
All right, you have a good one.
Okay, have a good day at work.
You have a great one, baby.
So listen, this is the thing, and I'm gonna respond to that, right? Listen, everybody don't got to get out there and walk the street or get in a march.
That is not for everybody.
Just to be for a cause. That is not the case.
That's
people
not
fight in so many different ways.
Correct.
Most of us deal with more than half of us.
Like the same as
listen, Nikki sits in rooms and panels that I will never touch, and I sit in rooms and panels that Nikki might never touch. Mendoza might be in a room that I might never sit in. It's the fact that we stand up.
You do your part, and where you at?
And I'm just going to because let me say this, not to be smart. Let me say this for me. I'm just going to wait a minute because I'm going to say this for me because wait, can I finish? Hello.
Hold on. Go ahead, Maya.
As a comment. In a response to that, as an individual, I don't get out there and march and do all that. But when it came to, what?
Don't go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, so when it comes to stuff like that, I don't get out there and march all that. But however, when I worked at TSA in 2019 to 2021. I sat there in Philadelphia, if you talk about it and then you actually do your history, I was the one who inserted the transgender laws and brought people in to do sensitive training for individuals of our community because I witnessed people coming through screens, getting screened, and people disrespecting them and taking them into rooms and being rude to them, and I wasn't standing for it. And I went to my general manager and explained to her.
But some people feel like, if you're not standing on the front line, you're not doing your part, and I think that's wrong.
My bad, I had got interrupted. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, so that sense is like, so I had implicated a whole sense of training.
The same way when they be like, if you don't go to church, you're not going to be saved by God. That's not true.
Yeah, that's just a building to me. If it's in my heart, it's in my heart, and I walk with it and talk with it. You know what I'm saying? No matter the lifestyle, church is just a building to me. It can perish, but my faith can stay everlasting.
Exactly.
So when it comes to stuff like this, with about people not getting out there marching and fighting, you can do that because you can do that. I don't have to choose to do that. I just go a different route about it. When it comes to my work, different people in my current job, one of the biggest LGBT hirers of my industry, it's so much I do that I don't even speak about child. Like when it comes to panels and discussions and stuff at my job, do you know how many trans girls I got hired at this job? Just flying the country, sitting pretty.
I don't
speak about it. It's just what I do.
You have a lot of people that want to do stuff on the back end and not the front end. They don't want to do it on the front end, but they do it on the back end. And they don't want their things to be front end.
And sometimes,
it's not about that. It's not about. So listen, I'm one of these people. Wait, Maharia, before I'm gonna let you go, sister. I'm sorry. I'm one of these people like this, right? We can sit up here and argue all day about what the issue is, but I'm just one of the people that get a headache about it, and I just want a solution. And if I could fix the solution, I'm gonna find it. Go ahead, sis.
That's definitely me.
I was gonna say that people who really want change and is here like unapologetic and selfless, they don't care about the recognition. You know what I'm saying? Because some people feel like that this is their life's work. You get what I'm saying? Like this is their life's work, and I might have one job, but I might be da-da-da-da-da. And just like what Kelly, just like not bringing up Kelly, but just to say, she did things for Ballroom, certain balls, and said she worked on the back end, right? And then you have certain people that work in organizations that say, well, if it wasn't for me, I would did this, da-da-da. But some people don't know that. You get what I'm saying? Some people do. It's a bigger picture so that, the things that we enjoy or the things that we need in life move how they need to move so the next generation can be better. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't care about that. No shade.
Yeah, I think you have to see what
I just feel like I'm a big believer that there's people that
Hold on, what you said, Mendoza?
I think finding your lane is important, and like what she was just saying, I've heard that a million times of like not going out on the front lines and whatnot, and I just feel like for my safety, that's just not something that I would choose to do. But I would rather use my activism in another way. I have a large Instagram platform, and there's been so many things that I have
follow me back.
That have I will DM me or something. But everyone does. There's a different role in activism in some way. It's not all just the front lines. We learn about these things through social media. We learn about these things through word of mouth. We're not only learning about these things from watching someone hold a sign up outside.
Shade. That's why I think people was big on Lady Gaga about the presidential one time and Ariana Grande. No shade. But that's on different voters around the social media.
And child, cause see, listen, but also this. Let me say this, right? And I know I'm about to stir a pot, bitch. But I'm about to get up out of here, so I know it's gonna shake the building, and I don't want nobody to get offended. But there was a girl that a lot of people stood for and rallied for, and not saying, and I may be speaking out of turn, but
you better shut up.
She came home and she paid other situations. She spoke about not one situation, and girls was up there throwing stones and getting on school buses, going up to the motherfucking Isn't Pro for her anytime getting ass stuff, and she didn't do nothing since she went home.
Who? Can we put a name on it?
If you know, you know. But I'm just saying, because I was definitely standing firm for that one.
Why she started talking, sister Nikki? I said, you better shut up, bitch. That bitch is a kid, and that was a worldwide thing.
But it was so big to the point where she got home and just paid it. And it was like,
but sister, do you think that she paid it, or do you think that she, I think she could get in the field. I think that she would. She's not like that. I think she would, sister.
I don't know, but I'm just speaking on what I've seen with my eyes.
I do get what you're saying. No shade.
But also, I can't do also what Shanita did just because this person is doing it. That means they got to get out there and do it, But at the end of the day, if something happened to me like that, like listen, Meek Mills, for instance, he went through the system and the judge was being messed up the whole minute.
I believe there's front end people, I believe there's back end people, and I believe there's people who's both.
Yep. How many times?
Maya, read the comments. Read the comments, Maya.
My key not working. Thanks. Yes, kiss my ass. Because I'm on the phone.
Was it me or was they breaking up?
No, sir, I am. I'm on the phone that's supposed to be ringing, bitch. Because my phone went dead. This straight walking past my little spot, bitch. I'm
So what's your thoughts on a situation like that? We don't got to say specifically, but when so much is poured into you, and then I would think that like, okay, let me pour. Like if a situation happened to me and so many people poured into me, I would then want to pour out to other people. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Miss Drag Attack in box 1, come back. Miss Drag Attack.
That's your nasty ass.
Come on, blind. Miss Drag Attack, did you see what happened in your state again? With the Marine, you Drag Attack?
I live in Miami, okay?
I don't steal your state. I steal your state.
I don't know what you're talking about. I stay in Miami-Dade County, okay?
I don't give a fuck, it's your state of Florida. Idiot. Number one drag queen in Florida, you.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad you know.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna go get me some Chick-fil-A.
And another thing I want to say.
Did you see that, Nikki? The police who busted in the wrong apartment and killed that Marine in Florida, that black Marine?
Mendoza, I sent you a message. They got the new little things now on Instagram where you gotta they gotta filter your message, and that you will miss a message like in 3 months, bitch.
Yeah,
You could have just won the
thing that you have like your request, but then you have hidden as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you go to your request, you have to like scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there's hidden messages, and for some reason, like other people's messages are also there.
Okay. Yeah, that's a new thing on Instagram. Hidden messages. 16 carriages.
His girlfriend was on FaceTime with him. So she heard everything. And she talked about how she heard a bang at the door, an aggressive bang. And said that she just heard shots. And then how he was on the ground.
And they said, instead of calling MS, they just said, oh yeah, he shot up. He shot up. My baby was shot up.
He was shot 6 times.
I just want to say, I love. Can I just say this real quick? And I don't know if it's me. I love that Crump does the footwork and the action and the work. But it's just when he talks, I be like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. It's something, I don't know, girl. Maybe it's me, but the lawyer that was up there talking, Ben Crump. It's just something it's just a disconnect with me. I be like he just don't hit it for me. You know, like a preacher when he just don't hit that point. No, like a preacher, they be like, and they take you there. He just don't get me. He don't get me there. It's like somebody voguing and never dipping.
You be waiting for it.
Yeah, it's like take me there. He don't ever get me there. Al Sharpton gets me there. Ben don't get me there. I'm like, out Ben. Yeah, not even attempting to dip.
But you be like,
they just kick their leg back and go, right.
Wow.
Well,
and the thing Trump want to give them immunity for shit like that.
Oh, Trump don't. I remember when that boy was a boy down here from Miami. He was in the army, and bitch, you know he always did that shit. He always did his big one for white officers and people that were at war and officers in that nature or whatever. And you know, anybody that dies in the service, the President of the United States usually says sorry for your loss or, you know, brings attention to it. It was a black motherfucking boy. I think he was from Miami Gardens or somewhere. He had died fighting for the country overseas, and Donald Trump gave he knew what he signed up for. Next case. He literally said that. He was like, well, he knew he was signed. I mean.
And not even that.
So that flood water could get up your ass. Girl,
honey, they over there.
You need to make sure it's dried up first, boo.
Yeah, it's dry now.
Over there. Floyd Mayweather stuck over there. You keep going. Bro, Floyd know them people billions.
What happened? Oh, he must have called your phone last night, Nikki. She act like
when that article came out, he was at the fight the night before.
Oh, okay. Cause I'm out there. I know Floyd ain't broke, honey. He got one of the biggest timepieces of all time.
He paid for the watch. He paid for the watch, but they still won it back.
Because and I think that the watch was like 1.5. Is it 1.5? I think.
So one of somebody associate that he did something
And he came back, but he cut Floyd off after he did it. You know how somebody do something fierce and they know they wrong, that you don't hear from when they trained in them, all that other stuff. Floyd went and still paid for what he did to try to correct it, but they still want the money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, them Saudis, bitch, that's money. Not in their country, honey. They make their own version.
Okay,
they built Dubai.
I can't even go on Fred.
That was nothing but dirt over there, honey. How about the Egyptians? The Arabians, the Arabians and the princes and all of them $1 trillion families, honey. They put that motherfucking money up and built that shit. Like, and their money stay. That's one thing I live for over there. Their currency rotate in only their currency. Like, you can't go to the airport and get Dubai money. You have to get it when you get there.
But our money is still more, though, right?
Well, yes, because we can convert it into other currencies, where their currency is only. It's kind of like Wakanda, where they're their own entity, basically. Like everything that, like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like their economy and nothing else. Like everything.
I get what you're saying, but I was trying to make sure that our money was more over there.
I wouldn't say more, but it would equate to an equal dollar amount in a sense, because you probably lose like a good, let's say every $100, you probably lose a good 10 or 15 with the conversion.
Okay.
That's why we could go to Mexico and be millionaires. We can go to Nigeria. I think one of the streamers gave out $5,000 and made somebody a millionaire.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that, but no.
Come on, Baharia, let's get married, honey. Go to Nairobi, Kenya, honey, and live a fan life.
Yeah. And what they do over there? I just tried to marry somebody for the military benefits. Girl, I wanted the military benefits because I was gonna move to another.
Wasn't you trying to marry Chance?
Marry who?
Chance.
Kamaya.
Good morning.
Oh, right. Kamaya. Okay.
I ain't marrying no queen like that, bitch. She ain't gonna play with me. Now you running off with a higher pay and you wanna give me my. Oh, you gotta die now. You think I want these hoes over here dead? Oh, she would have been dead. Nikki. Cause it's like when I was explaining it to the when they was explaining it to me, right, Nikki, how it will work. It's like a where you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You getting more money, and like what? I just want the motherfucking benefits. And first of all, if you knew me, I'm not that girl that's gonna turn you, bitch. I'm just in it for the benefits. You can have your money, but I'm not. You know, you shit. You can throw me a couple of dollars if you want to, or whatever. Wigs ain't gonna buy themselves. But I'm not here for you, bitch. I'm not real, I'm not like, But they said it don't be working that way because people end up like in heterosexual marriages.
They want the money.
Already know how that goes. Yeah, they want the money. They listen to their captains or they listen to other people's stories and they get a little discouraged, like, but then at the end of the day, you have to realize they are straight people. But then who's to say that, there's some messy queens out here too that might want to divorce for a coin.
And be like, I want half of everything. And now you got to be like, oh, well, it was all a scam. Now you looking at fraud and all, you losing everything now.
Right. Now, yeah, it's like, girl, and then the man looking like, or the man looking like, or the woman looking like, bitch, I tried to help you out. And now you trying to be all nasty, and now you spilling the tea, and then now I'm out the military. Okay. I ain't fucking on no lick now. Girl, I was all into it too, Nikki. I was looking up reviews, and there was like little communities you could go to. If anything ever happened in the world, it's a secret base in certain places that y'all gonna be safe. There's different grocery stores only they go to. I said, okay.
Yeah.
Like when you marry somebody in the military.
Yeah.
It's a not commissary. It's a certain grocery store. Certain grocery stores for only. It is. Oh, yep. You go shopping on the base. Yep, and you can live on the base.
Oh,
or
y'all,
you could
guess
go
what?
move into your own
Y'all,
apartment.
look, listen, I meant to tell y'all yesterday. So the girl had the puppies yesterday.
Oh.
She had 6, 2 died, so she had 4. She has 4 puppies now. They're Shorkies.
Yep, Shorkie.
My baby's a Shih Tzu, and Mimi is a Yorkie.
Because that was her first. Was that her first litter?
I think so. No,
that's probably why they had.
They're all brown.
Mm-hmm.
They're all brown.
Was this your baby's first time having babies?
Mm-hmm.
So she had the babies.
She had the baby, and mine was so funny. The day before, I told her, I said, "You better go get that playpen because if she had them babies on, because what she does is on my, I have a L-shaped sectional, so on the sectional, the L part, we have like a little blanket on her so they can be on the sofa without getting the hair on the sofa, right? So what she did as she got pregnant, she would just sit in that sofa. She sat in that one spot. She get down, she pee, she get back up. She just that's just how she is. So I told him, we was joking on Sunday. I said, you better go get a motherfucking pool or playpen for her. For she had no damn babies on my sofa because she had the babies on my sofa. You gonna replace my sofa? So he laughed it off. He was like, girl, she got a couple more weeks. So yesterday morning when I got up, I noticed I had an old doggy bed that I had bought for Cartier that he only laid in one night and tore and started gnawing at it. So I took it away from him. He had it for her. So I noticed that he had put it in the front room. When I came home yesterday, I said, well, why is my baby still in the cage? Because he was home. And he came out with one of the puppies in his hand. I said, oh.
And he not even supposed to do that. He ain't supposed to touch her.
Mm-hmm.
This is the dead one. This is the dead ones.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is the dead one.
Okay.
But speaking of listen.
But
I was
also I was gonna say, even though they came out brown, they could change colors because some dogs come out darker.
Because Cartier was gray. He had a gray. You can't really see it no more right now, but Black transgender woman Star Brown shot to death. Who is Star Brown? Black transgender woman Star Brown.
Then I got Bree Star. Oh wow.
Shot to death in Memphis. Her co-worker has confessed to the killer.
Star
Brown? I don't know who that is. Who is she?
The only Star I know from Memphis. She do got a job.
Oh, this is last month. She was shot and killed last month. And a co-worker has reportedly confessed on the crime. Police in Memphis said Brown was murdered in the early mornings of April 9th. After she finished her work shift at Checkers, a drive-through fast food establishment.
Go to the bathroom.
She was seen on video driving away in her Pontiac G3 with co-worker Alexander Williams, 20. Just after 2:30, Brown's body was discovered in her car several hours later in a wooded area. She suffered a single gunshot wound to her left side. On April 28th, he walked in. He probably gave a full confession, but her police provided no information about possible motive and why he decided to confess. Brown is the 11th trans. I'm trying to say, did it say? I don't say a motive or something. I don't know. I gotta ask him how much it is. How many boys and how many girls? I didn't ask none of that.
Just like a black grandma.
Guess what I did ask though.
What? How much they is?
Oh, right. Exactly.
Yeah, I probably go for 700.
But I think he said like 5 or something. I don't give a fuck.
But you better pull up that 7.
Y'all should do 7 for girls and 5 for boys.
For boys,
the girls gonna bring more money.
Yeah. So did y'all see the Tom Brady roast on Netflix? That was really funny.
I have not seen it. I
watched a little bit of it. Yeah.
I saw what really funny. They was reading Kim.
We said that like 3 years ago.
She came up there and did a little toast. A little roast of stuff. I had one of the.
Hold on, Mojave. Y'all, go ahead and talk. Hold on. I want to share something with y'all. Hold on.
I had one of the. I had one of the share one of the jokes, but y'all ain't see it yet. What that bitch hand moving for?
Shut up, thirsty ass.
No, bitch, you try to talk about motherfucking man when he was up here, bitch, throwing kisses.
Nobody really talking to him. You thirsty. People would say you know it all. He didn't acknowledge you at all.
Yes, he did.
Who's your man?
That boy that read the community that they in the uproar for. He didn't pay for no mind grade.
Y'all see this? High school coach suspended after he was arrested for accosting a minor. Cousin speaks out.
I am ready to tell my story. This right here is Muhammad El-Amin.
Your story or her story?
Cousin, who I grew up in a household with, was raised by his mother, which is this woman right here, Tanja Parker. 10 years ago, I was 16. He was 26. He messaged me one night. We were home alone. He messaged me asking for a BJ. I don't know what words I can and cannot say on here, so I'm just going to do my best at saying what I can say. If you know what a BJ is, then you know. At this time, 10 years ago, I'm 16. I didn't know the term BJ meant, BLOWJOB. So he's asking me over the messages, and I'm just like creeped out, so I'm trying to make excuses. Hello, TikTok. I have to work tomorrow. I'm trying to go to sleep. Blase sweet. He's just going on and on. I finally stop texting him and go to sleep. For some reason, the next day, his mom had him take me to work. I don't know what she had to do that day, but she's like, he's going to take you to work. He's going to pick you up. So he's taking me to work. We're in the car. He's just literally continuously on, like, begging me to give him a BJ. I'm like, no, I have to go to work, trying to stall. So I'm at work. That's all I'm thinking about, you guys. Like, the only thing going through my head is, like, when he picks me up, what's about to happen? Like, that's the only thing going through my head. So my heart's just beating. I'm just scared, nervous, like all of the above. So I call his mother while I'm at work. I'm like, can you please not send Muhammad to get me from work? Can you please come get me and I'll talk to you about what's going on? I'm bawling my eyes out, mind you. We can go back to 10 years ago, and I have to work tomorrow. I'm trying to go to that McDonald's and get the camera footage, and look at me that day. And you will see me bawling my eyes out, sitting in the lobby crying to her. I think I walked into the bathroom. I'm not for sure. Either or, you'll see me. I get off work. She comes. I'm in the car crying to her, explaining to her what he's done. She's acting like as if she's so disgusted in him and he's so nasty and she's so just, mad. So we're in the house. I'm like, don't give him any dirty looks. Don't make it obvious that I told on him, Just keep me monitored. So the whole time she's in the house giving him dirty looks, and I'm like, can you just stop? Like, you're making it so obvious. Like, can you not do that? So she sits me down on her bed. She reads all the messages, you guys. All the messages between me and him. She makes me, in front of her, delete every message out of my Facebook Messenger. She then makes me go onto my Yahoo where the messages transfer over to that McDonald's and get the camera footage and look at me that day. And you will see me bawling my eyes out, sitting in the lobby crying to her. I think I walked into the bathroom. I'm not for sure. Either or, you'll see me. I get off work. She comes. I'm in the car crying to her, explaining to, and she tells me to delete all the messages out of my Yahoo. At the time, I'm 16. I'm not knowing that she's trying to make me delete everything so that there's no evidence of it, and she's really trying to protect him. I'm thinking she's just like, being a mom, So that was the first incident. I didn't realize that she was saving him until years later when I moved out, and she wouldn't take me off her case to get food stamps. I needed food stamps. I was living on my own. And she would not take me off her case. She was making it a hassle for me to get off her case. So I'm begging her and begging her and begging her. And she wouldn't take me off. So I'm like, we're going back and forth arguing. And I'm like, I hope your son doesn't touch my little sister, blah, 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 blah. She goes to really make up a whole storyline and say, for all I know, you took my son's phone and you wrote those messages yourself. And she tells me to delete all the messages up and send them to yourself. This is the woman right here. This woman right here. She is just as guilty as her son. I just sit back and I let God do the work because the truth come to light every single time. So now, 10 years later, look at you. Look at you 10 years later. This man has played overseas basketball, you guys. This man is a coach at Holt Public High School in Lansing, Michigan, you guys. A basketball coach to little kids. They let this man out on a PR bond. So yesterday I seen the article, I ended up sharing it, and I made my little post. As soon as I did that, I'm getting harassed by his whole family. Like, mind you, this is my blood family too. I did speak with his wife last night, and sent them to yourself. She's basically on the edge of just, supporting him because that's her husband. But she listened to what I had to say. She's not, she's not saying my story's a lie. She's just trying to uplift him right now because she feels the story that's published is just going to crumble down and be nothing. But like I told her at the end of the day, even if that story, it crumbles down to be nothing, the story has truth to it because my story is really true. What happened to me 10 years ago is true. I can go sit in front of a courthouse and take a lie detector test. I can literally do whatever. And I'm sure that he would decline because he knows the truth. She just went on about how her kids love him and he's never done anything with their kids. And I'm like, well, I loved him as a brother as well until what happened with me happened. And once that happened, there was no more looking at. She's basically as a brother figure, a cousin, or nothing. I don't know his wife like that. Only seen her a couple times. I just know that the family is not too fond of her. She did mention that as well.
Well, where her mama at?
Me making this video is just to let the world know that this man is really what it says. There's no doubt about it. I want his face to be out there because I'm sure there's more victims out there that are scared to come up front. And I'm here to tell you don't have to be scared. We need this man to be behind bars. And his mother and siblings are just as guilty. They are sitting here protecting this man. It's sad.
Shock for a mid-Michigan school district as a basketball coach is charged with 4 felonies. It's our top story at 11. Thank you for joining us. I'm Siobhan Klepfer.
And I'm Sherry Jones. We have new details tonight on the arrest of Holt High School boys basketball coach Muhammad El Amin.
He was arraigned this morning on charges involving child sexually abusive material and computers.
Jeff Sanchez did some digging to learn more about El Amin, and he's here for you now with what he found.
Well, Sherry Siobhan, those charges are accosting a minor for immoral purposes, child sexually abusive activity, and using a computer and the internet to communicate with another to commit a crime, and one count of using a computer to commit a crime. Now, police arrested Mohammed El Amin around 8:20 last night. Officials say Lansing officers, Eaton County Sheriff's deputies, and Michigan State Police troopers were conducting a child predator operation. Now, earlier today, Holt Public Schools sent a letter to parents saying they do not.
Shock for a mid-Michigan school district as a basketball coach is.
Thoughts? That bitch said,
Oh wait, you know him, Smurfs?
Yeah, I'm from Michigan. So my sister went to. I just sent the little link to my sister. And my sister was like, "You know what I'm trying? I went to school with them, so I'm trying to get the tea for my family back home because I'm from Michigan." So.
So what are y'all saying? Like, how do y'all feel? I think
this is how I feel. I think I said it in another live in Naima's room before. I'm thinking at this point, you know how the police and the judge and the president got put their hand on the Bible? At this point, I think when you are a teacher or a coach, you got to lift your hand and say, I would not fuck with no kids. We need that on record. I'm not understanding all these teachers and coaches. It's been going, y'all know, they're worse than a Catholic priest at this point.
Yeah, take an oath for sure.
No, sir. I agree. I definitely agree.
As well as I think parents need to talk to their kids about, if your teacher is like flirting with you or doing other things, because these kids is also fast, no shade, and these teachers be attractive and these kids would do stuff. So parents need to know their children for them to feel safe to talk if there's anything inappropriate going on or what appropriateness looks like.
Right, because when she said that she was talking to, she said, oh yeah, so the next day I stopped messaging him, and I'm like, well, damn, why were you messaging this adult and you're a child?
No, he messaged her.
Right, but I'm saying she was replying.
Yes,
so I'm like,
she was.
Wait, what's going on?
Why don't you take your phone to your parent and say, Mom, look at my coach is doing.
She did. You talking about you? Okay, so the girl in the story who was responding to his messages, she told her mom the next day. She told her. She made her delete the messages.
Oh yeah, okay.
She told his mom.
Made her. She told his mom. The auntie made. Yeah, the auntie made. Yeah, the auntie.
So she did tell.
Yeah.
But one thing that me being technical, one thing that did stick out to me was that, the mom, she said the mama is just as guilty as the parent.
They need to be held accountable.
Absolutely.
So it was one whole family? Look, hold on, Nikki. You know what my argument was yesterday, so I'm going to leave it alone.
So was it the same family? They in the same family?
Well,
yeah.
They cousins.
They're
that's
cousins.
sick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's their cousin.
Wow.
Wait, and whose mom was it? It was her mom or his mom?
It was his mom.
That was the man mama who she was living with, and their cousins.
Okay.
I told her auntie the next day.
So where the fuck is her mom? Because I definitely heard somebody ask.
That's what I was saying. I said, well, what's her mama?
Good question.
She probably wasn't a good mother. She probably wasn't a good mother. Obviously, the reason.
I mean, she damn sure be a good mother if you got your child living with your sister and your sister act like this.
Yeah.
But
maybe she's dead.
Maybe she's dead.
It sound like, honestly, it sound like the whole family's sick. I ain't even gonna put it past
you. Maybe the mother's dead. Maybe the mother's
dead. She can be.
Hold on. If you listen, you remember she was fighting for custody to get off the auntie's case, so she could get her own food stamps.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So she was her guardian.
Yeah. Yeah. But
you ain't got to fight to get off no case. FYI, bitch, you better go down there and file on motherfucking food stamps, and they're gonna clock that bitch food stamps, and they're gonna make
take it right off.
Bitch, take your shit off. Okay.
That bitch will gag. She will be sick.
Okay. Because I remember one time my mama was trying to make me try to file taxes. My mama was trying to file me one time. I said, move over, bitch, because you ain't getting no more money from me. I need money now.
Okay. So she like, she go file for her own shit. It'll be all just hers. She won't have nothing to do with it.
I have a quick question for everyone. At 16, did you all know what a BJ was?
Yeah. Bobby Jones Gospel?
Girl.
I don't even remember.
I think I did. I was about to be like Billy Joel.
Because at 16, I was starting my senior year of high school, so I definitely knew what it was.
Yeah. It was bitches already in the bathroom sucking dick and shit.
I don't think so.
We
had a bunch of girls that were like fast in my high school days, but from my era, I'm a little older. I still came from the era where the girls was like, ugh, I don't suck no dick. That's the era I came from. Where the girls was like,
I miss being naive as a child. I was very naive. That people around me that was moving a little bit faster, and I would never forget. I remember I told this one story to this fucking Miss Thing. She talked too fucking much, and when I was in elementary school, this girl who I grew up with, she took me to the bathroom and she didn't put my hand in her pants, and that was an indication to me that as I got older, something must have been happening to her. That's number one. For you to know, seriously, like something like she was being touched or something. Like as I got older, I realized that.
Yeah.
And number two, that was my sign of bitch. I know I don't like girls, cause bitch, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? Get your motherfucking. I couldn't do it. I didn't like it. Cause what make you comfortable enough, bitch? And we're in the motherfucking what grade I was in? I think I was in the 6th grade, bitch. And she doing all that? Oh no! While the kids at PE.
So I got a question. So just as much as it's known for like men to, well, not known, but men to come out their character and, like you said, like you were saying, like stuff be going on at home. Now, do you think the same situation would be as consistent or as often with boys versus women at home?
Yeah, they just like, well, with boys, you just can't talk about it because you got to stay a man. You got to be a man. Men don't cry. Men don't, all that.
I think the complication comes in.
Women sexually harassing little boys as consistent or more as talked about as men sexually harassing little girls.
Because it's this construct. If it happens to another male on male, then there's a problem. But there is a precedence of damn, my son did knock down the teacher. You know what I mean? Look at Boosie. Boosie took his kids to get lap dances at like 15 and 16. He feels like that's a badge of honor. So some people be like,
a lot of people. I've met a few people who didn't choose this life because they were persuaded by a man at a young age and they had confusion. But instead, what they will say is they had bad experiences with females and women, so it took them a while to be comfortable enough to even address a woman in that sexual sense. You feel what I'm saying? Or even accept a woman in that way, or maybe not at all.
I hate when the straight community do that, persuade that, and put that on us. Like you're gay because you've been touched at a young age. That's not always fucking true. I hate that with a passion. With a fucking passion. Like, they try to throw that on us and feed that narrative all the time. And it gets under my skin.
But then go back to what Nikki said, too, and what other people say when they bring up little certain things about, it does come from straight people. And the thing about it, the act comes from straight people, right? You are a regular human being that's supposed to be straight or whatever. You got certain thoughts in your mind, and now you're touching around whoever the fuck you could touch at the time. But a grown person that we are who we are, we had to have something happen to us, or it's not right that we are who we are
but you are allowing your family members to touch people and then sit at the same table as you. That's kind of weird.
But whole time in reality,
and the statistics, there's so many women who do it more than men. There's so many women who are
them hoes
abusers.
be perverted, freaky ass. Let me tell you something. Play, if you really want to see shit go down, even though it's fictional, but I know that it happens a lot. It just brings awareness. If you watch motherfucking SVU, bitch, Miss Law and Order, you will see so many stories. Of course, men men raping women, but the women raping the men too, especially like they're intoxicated or all types.
I know
of
you
shit.
got
Like,
some
you'll see
creative
it.
ass women out here. I remember I seen one episode where this bitch tied this man up. It was supposed to be a date. Roofied the fuck out of him. Had him tied up in his own basement for weeks. Was going to visit him and seeing everything. Whole time she was trying to make it out like he was her caretaker and infiltrated his family. Everybody in the family knew the fuck she was. And she took that man out, baby. That man died right in that basement.
People do that. Yeah.
People are sick.
Yeah, but I think that certain people, it happens to a lot of us, and it builds. Everything comes from home, and not everything don't come from home. But things that happen to us does integrate in our character and how we treat people, or people that are loud, or people that are wild, or people that are quiet. Like, why are you so quiet? It's because, bitch, I don't want to be bring no attention to me, so I could be touched, or it brings me back to this and that. That shit happens.
And it's disappointing that the stereotype that comes from our community is that this life is built off
Wasn't
of
me
trauma.
this time.
Who's going to the bathroom?
Drake,
no, it was not.
Drake, you okay?
Yeah, I just blew my nose. What's going on?
That's what it was. Stern, bitch.
That was a star flush.
Oh, it always give that because it's one of those you push the button.
It's okay.
She was giving. Ooh, that was a lot.
Get out of here.
Y'all done eating inside?
Hey guys, I am 3 shields from the final tier of my relay. If you guys can help me, I would greatly appreciate it. I just need 3 shields, 3 luxury cars, 3 Tilias, 3 Dre babies, 2 Dre babies, 10 treasures. Like, any kind of combination would be grateful. Oh, I'm about to go about those other dude with the same thing. Yeah. You sent your daughter after my daughter, and now your daughter must get egg.
Yo, bitch.
Oh. Okay.
Who you talking to like that?
Who?
Who was that, Shaka Khan?
Take the shotgun.
Where? The host box? In the host box?
No, bitch. In box 9, bitch.
Wow. See how I always get something wrong. I ain't got nothing to do with
that. Baby.
Girl, you look like you should not final scene of Ballroom.
I have a question. This is like a
You said
thought
no
that
chew
I
with your
randomly
pepper
had.
was hot like me.
For
Don't child.
I know you, Nikki,
Don't child.
Mother Network, Drake, and I know Dee. I'm not sure if anyone else, but I know you 4 are in Ballroom, and I'm like, I kind of wonder sometimes, like the thing that made you join Ballroom, is that
Drake,
the thing that is that the thing that keeps you coming back, going to the next ball, or
that again?
So the people that are in Ballroom, like the thing that made you join Ballroom, is it the same thing that keeps you coming back?
I'm gonna let y'all
go first.
I'm gonna say.
For me, hell, fuck no.
Okay, go ahead.
No, not at all. It has changed. For some people for the better, some people for the worse. But as far as me and what I seen,
even when even as a teenager and an early young adult, when I had started seeing the bigger picture of Ballroom, I had to fight for a lot, and they'll be like, they'll be like, how you didn't know this, or how you didn't know that, or how you didn't know you had to travel, or how you didn't know, because I came in for a different reason. I thought it was just fun. I didn't know it was X, Y, Z. But after doing X, Y, Z, having fun and making friends, the other side of it, no. I do not. That does not make me want to get up out of bed and go hop on a plane and go to another bar. Hell, fuck no. No, not at all.
Well, for me, I mean, I don't let nobody take the fun out of Ballroom for me. So it is still, that for me is still fun. I still enjoy going to balls, walking, or just going to balls to just kiki with my girlfriends that's in Ballroom and having a good time. Now, has my approach to Ballroom changed since I've been here? Absolutely, because when I first got here, I was green, so I didn't know everything or a lot about Ballroom. I was trying to find my way. Now that I've kind of been here like 6 years now, I kind of see the dark side and the light side to what Ballroom can be. But again, I don't let the dark side take me to a place where it's not enjoyable for me anymore.
Right.
Anybody else?
Well, for me, since I'm new, I still continue to go. Can y'all hear me? My car might be echoing. Let me take it out.
Go ahead.
We hear you.
Okay. I said, for me, since I'm new into the scene, I still go for the fun of it. So I think that's the original reason why I started it. Until, when I hear from everybody else, because it seems like everybody go for the fun of it to begin with, but deeper down the line, things kind of change. But right now, I'm still going for the fun of it.
All right.
And how long have you been walking, Didi?
2020.
Okay.
Didi, I can relate to you, especially since I kind of feel like I'm one of the newest in the generation of Ballroom, especially being a Ronas boy. The main thing is always the focus, always the fun of it. You know what I mean? Like every time I hear anything from anybody in my generation, if y'all didn't know, Playboy's 21. So I meet a lot of people that it's always the fun of it. It's always coming out with their own girlfriends, the young ones, and just seeing what they could do, making your own scene. That's why there was a lot of talk they felt like the Kiki scene was a lot more fun than the mainstream. I don't really see a difference, but I do feel like with myself, I like structure. I like competition. I like battling. I like proving my point. So everything just about the scene, other than the messy shit, I could do without that. But everything about the scene is what keeps me going. You feel what I'm saying? It keeps me wanting more. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that I can pop up in another city, you know what I'm saying, and just come with the purpose of adding to my name, you know what I'm saying, and just popping my shit and still receiving the respect that you deserve from the last time that you came out and popped your shit. Because even though you might not have won, but you still were recognized from your realness, from your face, from your talent, from your performance, whatever it is, you still bring something in some form or way or shape to the scene. You can keep it fresh. But yeah, that's why I do love it. And the people such as, Nikki, Miharia, Didi, Drake, Cali, that be around, even around in the scene, like just the seeing other individuals' growth in them is also encouraging. Just like I seen Didi for the first time in Chicago, but I knew who Didi was before I met her, and she came on that floor, and I was actually able to see what she brings to the table. I loved it, and I got my life.
Right.
Okay.
Nikki.
Yeah.
So, y'all, I have been doing this for 20 years, right? And sadly, what I originally came to Ballroom for is no longer exists. I came looking for a family because at that time, I didn't have no family. My mother wasn't accepting of me as I wanted her to be, but my dad's family was. However, we weren't that close, and I needed to find me. I needed to find Nicole Denise Clark. However, once the family aspect disappeared for me, because I thought that my family would never leave me. I thought that I would never leave Chanel a day in my life. We would ride or die. Then I realized that people are phony fake and they will use you for what you got. And then I had to realize and look at Ballroom like, well, maybe I just don't need to create my own legacy, right? So then 10 years later, Balmain happened. And 10 years later, after Balmain happening, I'm still like, I'm over it. I'm tired. I do enjoy going out of town with my house. I do enjoy before the ball, like laughing, talking, reminiscing. I enjoy those parts of the ball. That's why when people ask me about walking balls, I'm not really into walking balls anymore because I don't have anything to prove to anybody, face or realness. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. But I like the camaraderie of it. I like coming out of town, having fun, listening to them talk about what they love and enjoy about balls, just seeing my homegirl that I don't see on a regular basis, just letting our hair down and having fun. I enjoyed that aspect of Ballroom. But the thing that brought me to Ballroom was the family aspect, and that family, that is no longer that, yeah.
It seems like a lot of things that I hear a lot of people talk about, it kind of like overlaps, like what JJ just said in the comments about like people, coming out, it's been 4 months and they think they should be legend. It seems like a lot of people share the same opinions when it comes to Ballroom, but I'm just like, a lot of people share the same opinions, whether, negative or positive, but even though the negative ones seem to kind of all be similar, it's something that still keeps everyone coming back and going to balls and being in houses and all of that.
Got those super suckers.
No.
Hello? What you were saying, Mendoza?
No, I was saying it seems like people share their negative and positive experiences in Ballroom, but I think a lot of the negative opinions that people have that are in Ballroom, they kind of are very similar to, someone else's experience, whether it be the people or, in quotes, the shade or the people picking over this, the friendships or the politics or whatever. People share those same opinions, but it's something that keeps people coming back still.
Yeah.
But I think it seems like it's like Nikki fun and family. Nikki family and then like others fun that like got them into it. And then they learned like, oh, this is actually a competition. It actually, like, Ballroom is kind of like its own world. It's like a microcosm of the world in a way. Like it's a whole scene. It's a whole world. There's, language that you wouldn't even know if Ballroom didn't exist.
It's like Whoville.
It's a sport. I mean, it's a sport. If you really want to be honest, it's a sport. You got competition, you got money, you got your own like throwback scene, like your clips, like that's like highlights with basketball, football. You know what I'm saying? Like they got their own language with it too. So it's definitely like it's a sport. It's its own right.
Yeah, so Ballroom is definitely Whoville. And the city of Townsville or any type of ville, like how you just said, Mendoza, that it is, but the thing about it is more so now it's definitely business oriented. When you think about Ballroom or what it's portrayed to be online or documentaries or whatever the case may be, you see fashion, face, voguing, and that's about it. You really don't see realness. You really don't see best dress, bizarre. I mean, you do see best dress. Yeah, that's one of those, like, little things like that, right? And so the business part of it is houses making connections with each other. Me and Nikki are business partners. And then you bring the other leaders in there. Boom, we're all business partners, right? But then somebody gets fired. Once somebody gets fired, whether that be out the house or we're not friends anymore,
then the business transaction is null and void now. So now you're opening up your own business, and now we're in competition now. We just were business partners, and then that's when the shade comes in and all this type of shit like that. So then but once money is involved, it's giving very see your best bitch on her best day. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Even if you sing your best bitch on her best day, her production and her presentation did not get accepted, and you're gonna have to come back harder. No matter how many times that she had to take all that Adderall early to crunch that test before she got here, bitch. She got to go back on her way. Now what? Hey, I'm just saying.
She killing me.
Not Adderall.
Like, I be with you, bitch, and then I be like,
Adderall.
Where we going?
Okay, so you know what I meant. Y'all know what the fuck I meant.
Yes.
Not Adderall, though.
I got you.
So I said Adderall because basically, if we're doing business with each other, right, and somebody has to do a presentation for the next day, we're doing business. This is all business. Right. People tend to, just like if you're in college, people are on Adderall right now, and you have to focus on that tomorrow. So that's what I'm saying for the people who act like they didn't get it. You're doing it. No matter how hard you try. It don't matter how hard you try. Even if you tried it, once it's shade, bitch, now you're gonna have to feel it. But that is the city that you live in. Now it's shade. It's Ballroom.
No shade.
No shade. Ballroom.
No shade. No shade.
Okay. Where Pee Wee Herman came from?
Listen, I ain't even arguing with you. Do. Can I get one of those?
Diddy, once I look down.
Hey, Quincy.
Mother.
Network. Got it.
One where it has like the 1 and the 2.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Where's my?
On my way to Chick-fil-A, but then I seen Panda Express
no more.
Yeah. So let me get Panda Express.
You done sucked the pods out the top and started chewing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
I ain't smoking with y'all niggas ever again.
Oh well.
Damn, I can't get one of those cars.
I think I want some Longhorns today. I think I'm gonna get that today.
Well, you can't smoke with them.
Oh my god, I love Longhorn.
You just seen me go there last week. Now she want to go.
I don't think you go there, bitch. It's the fuck
I did, you nasty ass bitch. You know the fuck I was in there.
I go all the time. It's right across from my house. You know, they tell you long with all the time.
They the lamb chops, actually. They have the best lobster. Like
it definitely is like
I do that as an add-on.
I'm gonna get the Parmesan crusted steak. That's what I eat. That's the only thing I get.
Yes, and you dip it in that butter. I always have to get 2 or 3.
Parmesan crusted steak. And I love
$80, I love their my tab be $80, $90. Like that's what I just said. Like every time.
I love their $70. It's so good.
That should be really good to me. Them tails.
Did it get too hot for the way?
Brussels sprouts and sweet potato.
In Orlando, they got it right on iDrive. I used to walk over there. I ordered about 4 of them just to get the tail. They be like, "You really love these tails?" I'm like, "Yes." I just come get the tails.
It's really good.
No, you gotta get that French onion soup. It's so good.
But somebody want no nasty ass French onion soup.
Oh, he sound like my best friend. My best friend loves getting a potato soup for some reason. I'm like, "Why the fuck you get potato soup?" He said that shit good as hell.
Yeah,
I'm like, "Oh hell no." I can't stand up potato soup. French onion soup. I had that actually from Longhorn, and it's trash. That's the one you break it in, right? It's like the dip, and then oh, that's so trash. I tried that. It was so
cheese in it.
The cheese on top, and you break it in. That's what it was. It was so trash.
Well, you must have been at the wrong Longhorn. Well, of course, you're not in Georgia, so you ain't got black folks in a lot of places.
I was in Florida.
Yeah, a white state. They don't even speak English. And go ahead.
Here you go.
They don't speak English in Miami, so she always want to say, I'm in Miami. They don't even speak English.
Shut up, I saw yesterday.
I got the money for the pussy.
Morning, Rose. Play the video.
Oh, I gotta pay my car note today. I forgot all about that. Lord, I hate that.
Okay, I was just so over that bitch.
Let me go ahead and pay mine too.
Hey, Rose.
I'm doing the 15th. Let me go ahead and pay mine.
Good morning.
I'm gonna wait, but he ain't talking to me. He ain't saying
what y'all saying?
My car note.
Oh, wait. Oh, y'all know wasn't on there last night. Drake, I got a question for Drake.
Hey, Rose.
Callie, you made me want to go to Longhorn now too, bitch.
Drake.
Who?
He at work.
Who want to go to Longhorn too?
Me.
Callie, why was you? Callie, I love when you wake up and you be over it from the start of the day. From the beginning of the day down, you be over it.
Yeah, because you get on my nerves. Like, girl, we're not going to get anywhere. Y'all just going to bring up the shit. People going to keep saying what they saying and feel how they feel. You got to move on sometimes.
You gonna spiral today, watch.
No.
Today's gonna be a spiral day for you.
It's not, because I'm going to go get some Longhorns and be good later on. No, I'm lying. I was supposed to go last night, but I'm going to go see the new Planet of the Apes. I got to go see it.
We was talking about that.
Oh,
you already camped out. You already camped out
because Batar watching right now. Let me see.
It came out yesterday. You know, it always come out the day before. It came out yesterday night. I'm gonna go today though to see it for sure.
So Didi, how did you feel when y'all was
You ain't
filming?
even gonna see the movie. You finna be shitting on them people movie theaters. All that steak, all that nasty ass steak. You shitting up.
Well, I'm going to go see. I'm going to go see you, but you can tell me how the movie is because you played a part.
No, I just said that, but I already said that already. You said you want to go see the Planet of the Apes, and I said you already cammed up.
Oh, good.
You didn't say that. You said shitting, but you're definitely Caesar. So you can tell me how I went, Caesar. You can tell me how I went, Caesar.
No, Callie, you gonna gag. It's this boy on here. They said that Caesar from the Planet of the Apes, this faggot from New York. Hey, but she had to calm down when I tell you that shit was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. That was the funniest shit I've seen in my life, bitch. I'm gonna show you her too.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel like I know what you're talking about. She got black hair, straight black hair.
Already now.
Yeah, I think I might go get me some Longhorn today too. Treat myself.
I'm saying. I was gonna treat myself.
You gotta do that sometime.
I thought that bitch was at work. Drake. That was.
Oh yeah. That's already on my thing. Make it big. Make it big.
Send it to me to sign so I can see what it's about.
Son, your father, he waits.
There go my girl. There go my girl. There she goes.
Much to teach. There are dangers beyond our
bitch, you ate this up. I'm so proud of you.
Help your father!
Oh yeah. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
And Caesar was good.
My family. I will find them. I will bring them home. To survive. your strength, your compassion, your mercy. Why do they hunt her? She knows the human secrets.
May. I know where they're taking your clan.
You chose a human over an ape.
This was a human place. It is not yours.
It is now, isn't it? The elders did not tell us everything about this world. Nor bend for your king. Never. Get tickets now.
I still don't think there was a better one than the first one so far. Like,
I just said it in my head. Wait, you talking about the Planet of the Apes, or you talking about the real Planet of the Apes when they had the real human costume?
Right.
Yeah, the one where they went when the monkey went in space and he went through the little time loop.
Oh no,
and when
that's not the first one, but I know that's the one. That's not the first one.
I'm talking about the one where
that's not the first one I'm showing it. But with the white man, and then at the end when the ape came, or the monkey came and saved him or whatever, supposedly came and saved him, and then he thought he escaped, and he ended up in another Planet of the Apes world.
When the apes was police officers and shit.
He showed up in Washington,
girl,
D.C.
I was so mad that they didn't never come.
No shade.
That it never came back like that because I was excited to see.
No shade. I agree. When he ended up in D.C. and then when he looked up, instead of it was Abraham Lincoln, it was a statue of an ape.
Nah, baby, I'm talking about the original one that came like 1999, 2000.
I know what you're talking about, Mahari. I used to watch that one all the time. When they used to have the people as their slaves.
That's why you don't know shit. You need to go back and watch actual movies that came out before your time, sweetheart, so you know what was original.
You know what? I don't give a fuck about none of that. The one that I seen is the one that I like. So I mean, because I didn't know who she was talking to, but bitch, I felt like
I was talking to Dee.
I know she was talking to me. Great.
What's up?
That Godzilla was good too.
Hold on.
It was better than the first Godzilla versus Kong.
Let me put my headphones in. Hold on.
Yes, it was. It was really good. I liked the way
that
they
shower
mixed
feels
three
so
movies.
good.
Tally, it was the way that they mixed three movies. It was what's that one movie with Rampage, Godzilla and King Kong, all three together. That was really good. I enjoyed that.
Website you just was talking about.
Okay.
The traders was Amaya, Lady, and Ashanti.
Oh yeah, I was just looking in the comments. I didn't know what was going on, so I didn't. I wanted to.
Bitch, hold on. Nikki was so high, she played one round and fell asleep.
No. Listen. Listen. Let me tell you what happened. I was looking for Uncle Phil's box to light up. It did not light up, so I didn't know it was my turn. So when y'all was waiting on me, I'm waiting on Uncle Phil to go so I can go. I said,
mind you,
can I ask a question, man? What is a doochie?
Doochie.
When you open your legs up.
Hold on.
Doochie and Cabana. Oh yeah, Doochie and Cabana.
No. A doochie is a dick coochie.
Put that thing in my doochie.
It is.
Put it in my doochie.
That's exactly.
Wait a minute. Who was drinking? Who ass was in that water?
Hold on. Wait. Here it goes. She speed and wrath with her hand on my doochie. So somebody said, "The fuck is a doochie?" He said exactly what he said. Oh wait, a dude coochie. A doochie in the morning.
That's a fool.
Somebody said a dick in a coochie.
That's from Hossa. Feeling bad, acting bougie. That's that girl
Somebody
song.
was like, "Well, you talking about speed? She only doing 31 miles per hour, so she really not speeding."
With a duck on her keychain.
Yeah, Ducci though. Ducci goes crazy.
Bitches really be bored, like, to examine the picture out.
Just say 31 miles per hour. Like, damn.
Did
you see his two strings untied, bitch?
But gang, that's why I tell people you have to when you often read people, you have to look at your pictures as closely as you look at other people's pictures. Bitch, before I post anything, I'm getting into details. I'm zooming in, make sure toes not hanging across the front. Make sure, like, you just got to.
Me too.
Bitch, when I'm taking a picture, I'm holding my stomach in, bitch, because I don't want,
Y'all ever seen the movie Anaconda?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Me either.
I liked the first one.
It was okay.
Ice Cube, it had me nervous. But the rest of it went downhill. With J-Lo, after that one, I didn't like it.
Snakes on the
Anaconda. Yeah, the first one was good with J-Lo, like she said, and what's her name? It was good.
Ice Cube.
And
the rest of it went downhill.
John Boyd. John Boyd is
people thinking that it really was in the corners like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know John Boyd is Angelina Jolie daddy.
Who was that?
The white man.
Last forever and ever.
The one who was trying to kill everybody.
Yeah, that's Angelina Jolie daddy. She don't fuck with him though.
Wow. Also, they don't look alike.
Nikki, did you see Megan's new music video? It's cute.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, I forgot about Suki Hunter disc. I didn't get to hear it. They said she got one back on JT.
I'm about to play it now.
She used to go to Stefani sample.
They said she
Drake, you ready for your hours?
I just was talking to JT yesterday.
You was talking to JT
That bitch
yesterday.
had references to Jumanji, Tekken, Street Fighter. Like this. Oh.
Hey, let me hear, boo. Hold on 1 second.
It's time to go, y'all. Get your shit. Get your shit. Get your shit.
Hey, get out.
What's up?
Suki Hunter disc to JT.
Oh, to JT. Yeah, okay.
Drake, play the video.
I'm not playing Megan Thee Stallion.
Bitch,
we don't play that over here. We don't play that over here. This is Gag City.
Why would I play a Nicki Minaj disc over here?
Oh wait, she came out with a new disc?
They said
Megan's new song came out today. The video is real cute, girl.
The video is cute, but the song is a mess.
I didn't get to hear it.
Everybody was saying that when they went on the post. They were saying
It's not gonna let me play the Sukiyana song on here.
Oh, she
look how the tables turn.
That Suki disc 8. Everybody said it's 8. I had to hear it. No,
I'm gonna try to play it. Hold on.
Yes,
don't get yourself good, Drake. Don't get yourself good, Drake.
Suki can't diss nobody. She got ate up by Cupcake. Let's not all forget about that.
Oh, here you go.
They might got like a